Hey guys, this is Parallel here, and today I am going to be doing the hard mode version of Fort Ranik. So one thing I left out last time that I need to put in this time is you should have on your agent title from Eye of the North. It'll give you bonus armor versus the Char, and allow you to gain energy when they're dead. Just something important that I didn't say last time, but you should have that. So your first hard fight here is actually the first fight. What you really need to be careful is you'll see soldiers immediately fighting when you enter. Do not go straight to the soldiers, because the patrol camp that comes right up, you need to be able to fight it right as it comes. You can't be dealing with both at the same time. You'll just get slaughtered, and it can lead to some very frustrating deaths. So while I clean out these camps, something I'm going to explain, as these 4-man missions get harder, I am going to be adapting my skill bars. So for this time, you'll see I have Gwen instead of Master of Whispers. I've also added Resurrect skills to Zandra and Gwen. I don't know why I was stuttering there, I'm sorry. But yeah, I put resurrection skills because the first time I played through this run, I ended up having a tough time where some of the camps later were being frustrating, and I would have one person die, and it would just screw me because I wasn't running any resurrections before with my current setup, or with my past setup. So I have that now. So once we clear out that next camp, I was very careful to pull as little as possible. We're going to come up to our first boss. He's really easy, or mini boss I guess. He's really easy because he comes with just the 2 backup minions. You just need to be really careful about not pulling all 6 at the same time. So pretty simple, honestly. Coming up next will be the camps that are actually the most difficult in the entire camp, in the entire mission, I think. Which are you have to go through this pass to get to the next part, and there are different char camps of ranged attackers standing atop the passes that you have to go past. So you have to take them out very strategically and make sure you're moving very carefully not to pull too many, otherwise you'll just get overwhelmed and die. So you need to be very careful of that. We're going to come up to such a pack like that. So you'll see this 3-pack, but if you're not careful and if you move up too much, you'll get 6 because the other 6 are on the left here. Something you need to make sure with these char camps is that you're targeting the menders first, so that, or at least trying your best to target the menders first, so that the camps go down faster. You don't want them healing up too much and just taking longer to kill, because that can lead to sometimes patrols coming up faster, or just very bad scenarios. So while I'm clearing these out, I want to talk a little bit about why I brought Gwen. Gwen actually is very good for this because there's a lot of melee minions and there's a lot of rangers. Gwen's build that she has is the same one that I've talked about before, where she kind of just makes sure that she punishes the enemy for attacking. So every time they attack, they take damage. They're slowed, they're blinded, they're weakened. All these things help you when they do. The melee minions and the rangers do a lot of burst damage, so you want to be really careful about that. Now you'll see here, when you walk up past here, that 3-pack went all the way back there. You want to make sure you go back and engage that 3-pack, because if you go up forward and fight the boss, they'll come up right behind you and engage you while you're fighting the boss, which can lead to a failed attempt, which you definitely don't want to happen. This mission took me about 3 times in recording, just because of unfortunate being ganged up on by patrol packs. So you just have to be really careful and monitoring your minimap constantly, using Control and Alt to see where everything is. So your next mini boss will be here. He's actually really easy because he's just by himself with not by himself. He's with this one melee minion that just kind of walks around. So it's pretty easy. This is the hardest part in the mission for me, honestly, is this coming up part right here. So you'll have this pack right here, which can only be attacked by ranged, coming through here, and you can't just run past it because they'll just kill you if you do. So you need to make sure you have some way to hit the minions that are on top of the pass. And then this next pack here, you'll have a 3-pack on the ground and then a 3-pack above on the bridge, which can shoot you through the bridge, that you have to be really careful of hitting. So I have things like my 3, which are able to hit them from the top, and you also have things like Gwen. You have your spirits, which can shoot up. You also have Olias, who can resurrect the dead from above and bring bone whores up top, so they can serve as meat shields. But you just want to take them out as quickly as possible. Take out the bottom first, and then take out the top. Focus on top. Make sure you're dodging the ranger shots as best you can, and then you'll clean it up pretty good. So your next pack up here is actually pretty simple, and it's the pathway to the bonus mission. The bonus mission for this one is you have to save one of the guys that's been captured by the Char. So you'll have this next pack of 2 archers, pretty simple. As long as you are moving very carefully and slowly throughout this mission, you shouldn't have a terribly tough time. There are just a couple of tight scenarios. Then you'll have this 2-pack, and then a 3-pack, and then another 2-pack, and then you'll finish the bonus mission very simply. The 2-packs are usually a melee minion and a caster that is not a healer. The 3-packs are usually either 2 casters and a healer, 2 casters and a melee, or 2 rangers and a healer. So like this pack has 2 rangers and a healer. I'm just going to get in the center of them and do my Destructive with Glaive ability, making sure everything dies as fast as possible on my end so that my guys can do their job, and I'm making sure that I'm doing my own job, because you definitely need everybody pulling their weight in this scenario, in this mission. So you walk up, there's 2 overseers, which are 2 monks, very easy to kill, and that's the bonus mission completed, as you can see. So now we're going to move up here. That pack that we saw earlier that didn't attack us, sometimes it'll attack you while you're attacking that left pack that we killed earlier. You just have to be really careful of not getting in their range, because it actually leads to a very frustrating spot where you have to kill them, because your bone horrors and your spirits will get stuck on them, and you don't want to keep moving forward without an army. So then there's this pack up here which you can walk past. So I'm going to walk past it, but I'm also going to kill it just to be really careful about it, because I'm still not certain what entirely the patrols are and what aren't. I don't believe this is patrol looking back, but when I was doing the mission, I was like, well, I want to be really careful, because I don't want to get ganged up on from behind. As you can see, Gwen dies here. Not a big deal, because I switched up and brought some resurrects. It can happen, so no biggie. So we're going to walk up here. This is the 3rd mini-boss. He is surrounded by 2 packs. We're going to kill these packs individually. We're going to skip one of them though, because it's just unnecessary to kill, if I recall correctly. I believe I skip it. So we kill these, and then we're going to walk up to the boss right here. He has 2 melee minions with him, and he's down there. This can be very frustrating. Sometimes you'll take a little bit of burst trying to get in a correct position while your guys get set up. I was a little hasty there. Got to be really careful. And then I'm just going to walk right up to this guy and start wailing on him, so he's either feasting the wrong target instead of my guys, which need their energy. I mean, I need energy as well, but... Alright, so this next part, you see these that I just clicked on? Do not click on too many of them, because it didn't come up for me, but I don't believe they respawn, and you need 3 of them. So then these next packs, this is the second hardest part of the scenario, is each pack like this. It's 2 fire elementalists and a melee minion. The melee minion is a joke, like it's not the hard part. The problem is that the fire elementalists know meteor storm, which means you really have to be very careful where the meteors are. So when they start casting it, you need to go immediately to your mini map. Just look around, see where the meteor storms are going to go, position your guys correctly so they don't take a massive amount of damage. Your bone horrors, you're probably going to lose a lot, so you just have to be really careful. But yeah, be really careful about what these meteor storms are. They can easily just wipe you entirely, which would be very frustrating. Just gotta take it slow. Once you take out these packs, it's actually pretty simple, the mission, because then the rest of the mission is you need to get the 3 parts for the catapults, and then you need to fire the catapults and then go kill the final boss, the 4th one, which is actually really easy because he's just hiding up in an alcove with 2 melee minions. So we have this 2-pack right here, which is pretty simple. Only reason I'm clearing it is because it's a patrol. You definitely don't want to fight the mini-boss with the patrol coming up on you. It can lead to just some distasteful scenarios where you just get wiped out. So he won't talk to me until you've cleared all the char around him. I was already going to do it anyway, because I want to get the parts for the catapult to him in peace. This one is a warrior. The warrior is annoying a bit because he has healing signet, so he can keep himself alive a lot, but pretty simple. I had a problem here where I couldn't click skip for some reason until I maximized the game. So I had to maximize it, then minimize it again, which makes it look strange. So now I gotta get all 3 parts. now we've gotten the catapult ready, so we're just going to get that together and arm it. I accidentally arm it a little too early here, so arm it, fire it. That'll kill the first camp, which means you can walk right past it. Unfortunately, one of the mobs got out of the range. No biggie, we'll just kill him really quick. So what we need to do is we need to clear a path to that second catapult. Something you need to make sure that you're doing on these parts when you're firing the catapults is you want to make sure that all the char are actually in the spot where the catapult will kill them, because then you're just firing shots and wasting time. So we have this 2-pack right here, no biggie. Once you clear out the camp, it's actually just a joke because none of them are casters. I don't think there's any casters for the rest of the mission actually. So then we go up to this one. So unfortunately here, I don't realize it yet, but all the char are away. They have actually patrol paths where they will walk towards the spot where the catapult will hit them, and then they'll walk away from it. So I fire it, I kill like 3, and then I move over here, aggro 1, I kill this guy, and then I realize, oh, they're all going into the center again. Alright, let me go back to the catapult. So just make sure they're all in the right spot when you're firing the catapult, otherwise you just have to backtrack a bit, which isn't that bad, but it's just annoying. So now I fire it, so we gotta go back, and up there at the top of the stairwell is the last mini-boss. So all we have to do is kill it. I'm gonna kill this guy, or this pack right here, just so that my spirits and my ghouls don't get caught on them. We're gonna skip the other 2 though, because they're too far away from it, and that's no biggie. It's pretty simple. So we'll walk up here. The last mini-boss is a ranger. So he has things like Troll Unguent. He also has all these other skills that are just really frustrating that the rangers throughout the campaign, or throughout the mission had. But yeah, that's it. That is Hard Mode Fort Ranik, the bonus and the regular mission. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.